Hey, welcome back to Minecraft, where in the last episode we built up not all of this residential district, but all of these houses here, the huts and the dock. Basically the residential district, and you already know how I've made these new houses. It was exactly the same method as the old houses, and it just fills it out a little bit more. So now the residential district is complete. I've gone ahead and removed the border. And I think for this video, I'm going to finish off the wall of this whole castle. Because I've got about half of it left. So, yeah. I've already gone and gathered a load of resources. I've got a lot of stone bricks. I went mining for stone for quite a while. I got a bunch more deep slate. A lot of it is leftovers from the last time I did the wall, because I way over prepared. I replenished my concrete powder supply, and I got a load of tuff as well. So, hopefully, that's enough to build up the wall. Now, I might be able to do a bit more in this episode, because the wall isn't the most interesting, so I wanted to address this circumstance I've got with my tools constantly being on red durability. It scares me anytime I try to use them. I think they're gonna break. And yes, the point of this was to give me that little bit of XP in case I ever needed to repair my tools, but that's not enough. I want to do two forms of redundancy. I want A, to upgrade all of this to netherite, because it looks cooler and it's got substantially more durability to it. And I also want a more consistent form of XP, probably something involving mobs. And one that immediately jumps to mind is a gold farm, because it's AFKable, but that is a big project. So maybe I just do an Enderman farm. But we'll see how long it takes me to build up the wall. And if I can't build up the wall in time, then that's just something that either I'll do off camera, or I'll do it in the next video. So, let's grab all of this, and get to it. Ah, yes, rain. That means I don't have to use firework rockets. So as I come here, the first thing I'm thinking of is that I don't need this here. I'm thinking, just like how over here, I had a tower stuck into the wall to sort of connect it a bit more smoothly. I think the big wizard tower here is going to take that function, is that the term? Yeah. But I won't need this. So I think I'll just have the deep slate connect in there. Oh. Lightning. Yeah. And then the usual 5 block wide would mean that the rest comes out there. Maybe rain isn't such a good thing, because there's all these mobs spawning. Maybe they just didn't die initially. So just like with the first half of the wall, the first step that I have to do is build up sort of a basic outline of it. So, where's this first tower going to be? Okay, so this seems to be where the first tower will be. And I'm just now realizing that basically all of this wall is below the starting point in elevation, which means I'm going to have a lot of deep slate to place. So maybe I didn't prepare enough deep slate. I don't know. We'll see. And now that I've got all of the deep slate to one level, I can see just about what the height will end up being on this, and it might not be so bad. I don't know. We'll see as we go, and we can change it if need be. Okay, so I've been doing the perimeter, and I've made my way to this big ravine. So, I've got a bunch of dirt, and I think I'm just gonna cover it over. Okay, so I've covered up enough of it now that I can continue. And it is literally just one layer. What else was I going to do? And I'll leave the rest of this for some other time, because it doesn't need to be covered yet. I'll cover it when I get to it, because I gotta put a whole residential district on top of here. So, okay, so I've reached the edge here, next to the dock, and I'm not entirely sure what to do now with this, because if I was to put another tower down, it would start to encroach on the dock itself. The furthest I feel like I can get away with is putting one here. So I'll just see how that turns out. No, it's way too close to the other one. Maybe I just don't? I'm thinking I just don't have anything here. Yeah, possibly. I'll go with that and see how that looks. I can always add something to it later, if need be. But that was the last thing that I had to consider for the rest of this wall. I have now done all of it to a relative degree. Now I just need to get it all up to the right level of deep slate, which might take a while. Well, I've run out of deep slate with a considerable amount of the wall left to go. So now I beg the what am I saying? Now the question is, do I want to go mine for a while so that I can finish off this section of the wall, or do I just carry on and do this later? I think I'm gonna go mine for a little bit. I need about 9 stacks to finish this off. Yeah. So I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm not sure I even need the shulker box. I've got 9 inventory slots. Yeah. So I just need to go down in my mine and get 9 stacks of deep slate. I just wonder if my pickaxe will be able to handle it. It might barely be able to. It's not quite 9 stacks, but I think that'll do the trick. And it only took off half of my remaining durability on my pickaxe. Nice. This hole is just getting increasingly larger the more I mine in here. That granite line was initially the depth of it, and yeah, it's gotten considerably deeper. Well, I guess back to building up this wall then. There's a lot of mobs. Oh no, I've just run out of deep slate and I'm this close. This is probably about 1 stack. I can count it. I need 76 more blocks of deep slate. I'm just gonna scramble around for it. I forgot I already looted spawn for any remaining deep slate. I guess I just have to mine it. And there we go. That's it. I got 4 more deep slate than I needed. But I'm done with the deep slate layer. Now there's only 3 more layers left to go. Now, how big was each layer? It was only 3 blocks. Okay. So, a 3 block tall layer of concrete powder, of tuff, and of stone bricks. I should have that. First layer, grey concrete powder. I'm just going to fill the rest of this in with the random crap that I've picked up along the way. I almost filled my inventory with it. I'm not so sure I'll need a full inventory, but it's good to be prepared. And that's it. That's the concrete layer. Oh, I had almost exactly enough. What do you know? This is considerably easier, considering I didn't run out of deep slate in the middle of it. Or building material, I should say, because it's not deep slate. It's concrete powder. But I had almost exactly enough. And that's pretty cool. Now we move on to the tuff layer. And based on this, I know exactly how much I'm going to need. Somehow I used more concrete powder than I did tuff, despite there being almost exactly the same amount in the wall. Oh, wait, no, I just didn't have as much concrete powder to begin with. Never mind. But that is the tough layer done. Now it's just the stone bricks, and then it should be done. Although, I think I need more stone bricks than anything else. And I'm not so sure I've got enough. Well, I should have enough for the walls. It's just the walkway on top is also stone bricks, so I might run out then. Right, so now I've built up the bulk of the stone bricks, and this is all I've got left. If I check in here, yep, there's no stone bricks left. So I might be able to do the roof or the walkway bit. I'm going to be leaving this open just for a little while before I build up the big tower here. I'll see how much of this I can do. Although, I would like to do the slab exterior first. Okay, so after having done all the slabs on the top, this is how much I've got left. I don't have very high hopes. Okay, yep, that's how far this got me. Not very far at all, so that means I'm going to have to get a lot more stone. But before I do that, let's just grab all the XP in there. Ooh, that was substantial. So now my Silk Touch pick has been repaired. Quite a bit, actually. And I can only think of one place to go if I want to get a lot of stone. And that is up the back here, where the black market entrance is. This area. This is where I went to get the stone initially. Oh well, now that the big hole somewhere over there is just deep slate when I dig down, I just excavate this out even further. And it works, for the most part. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to be digging this out for a while. So after mining that out, I've got a substantial amount of stone, and I think it'll be enough to finish this off, so I'm just going to do that now. And that's it. That's all of this done. I did have to mine a little bit more, but I finished it now. It's done. Now I'll just quickly light everything up. I think I'll have to wait until night to do some of the top stuff, but I know I'm going to have torches here for symmetry's sake. So I've still got a little bit of time after having finished this wall here. It looks really nice, by the way, to have this whole area surrounded by a wall. I quite like it. So I think just to finish off this video, I'm fumbling over my words. Just to finish off this video, I'm going to use this small bit of TNT I've got just to try and find some netherite. In the past, when I've tried to find netherite, it's taken upwards of 3 stacks of TNT to get a whole inventories or full armor and tools of netherite. But I'm hoping I can get a bit luckier this time. And also I'm going to be placing the TNT much more economically, efficiently, whatever the term is. I forget what the ideal Y level is for getting netherite. I'm going to go down to Y15. That sounds about right. Okay, there we go, Y15. Now, seeing this blackstone here initially worried me. I thought I was going to have to blow up blackstone, which doesn't want to blow up, but thankfully not. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. I just realized my mistake. I didn't even bring flint and steel. I think I'm going to put the first bit of TNT here. Let's see if that uncovers anything. A whole bunch of lava. Second piece here. Let's see if this works. It's not looking good so far. I'm just going to keep digging this tunnel, making stops along the way every now and then to put down some TNT. And I'll do that until I run out and see how much ancient debris I get. There we go, there's some first ancient debris, and it didn't actually have any lava. Nice. Hidden in the depths. Yeah. Wow, that's a boring hole. Nothing. No quartz, no gold, no lava, nothing. Okay, so I'm halfway through my TNT, and I've found 6 ancient debris. Don't quite have my hopes up. Last piece of TNT. Let's see if I get any more. Nope. Well, I found 13 ancient debris. So that's about 1 every 3 TNT using this strategy. Which isn't bad, compared to the old one being like 1 every 12. But, I would have liked to have more. Although, to make 1 netherite ingot, you need 2 ancient debris. So if I could find 1 more, then that would be enough to get all but 1 piece of armor done. Because I'd do all of my tools first, and then I'd go through my armor. So all I'd need is 3 more, and I'd have everything I need. Assuming I remember the recipe correctly. I'm going to try one last thing to be able to get a little bit more ancient debris. There's wood. I'm going to make a bunch of beds and see if I can use them to get... Whoa, okay, that's a lot of beds. Okay, an inventory full of beds. Weird sight. I will say that going mining using beds is considerably cheaper, but I never liked it because, well, for one, you can't hold nearly as many beds on you to be able to go mining with, and also, you have to get very close to be able to detonate it, and I don't like that. Sure, I've got full protection 4, only protection 3 on my leggings, but I've got a lot of protection on me, but still, I don't like the idea. And also everything gets set on fire. But I'll try my best. I don't want a repeat of what happened against the Ender Dragon. Okay, so I put the bed 1 block above where I am, get as far away from it as I can, and there we go. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to detonate then. Right, well, there's no ancient debris, as far as I can tell. So I'm just going to do this until I get to 16 ancient debris, and then stop, because the beds method scares me. Pretty sure if I just mine as far as I can, place it, and then detonate, that's all I need. And it's actually somewhat safe. Oh, there's the last 3 I need. It only took 3 beds. Okay, maybe getting netherrack with beds isn't quite so bad. I guess I just never did it properly before, because I didn't think to distance myself from the bed that much. Every other time I tried the beds method, the second bed would kill me, and then all my stuff would burn in the huge amount of fire that was then created. And I'm pretty sure putting the bed 1 block higher than the one you're standing on decreases the damage it does. At least end crystals do that, so... But TNT doesn't. I don't know. So now, I smelt the ancient debris. That should give me 8, and I have 8 diamond things to be converted. And I need a blacksmithing table. Smithing table. Oh, just 4 wood and 2 iron. Easy enough. Oh, I need a bunch of gold as well. Here's the netherite scrap. And let's see. What do I need for it? Probably gold ingots. Yep. Oh no! It's 4 netherite scrap for 1 ingot. Ah. So I can only make 4 tools out of netherite. That sucks. Well, my sword's good for now. So I'll do pickaxe. Whoa. The durability is jumping up. Axe and shovel. Because they're the only ones that really struggle for durability. Everything I kill with a sword gives me XP anyway, and it goes straight into it. So, Yeah. And also, swords don't get much more damage. There we go, I've got some netherite upgrades. And that went rather well. So I think I'm going to leave the video here. We did a good bit. We finished off this wall. I still haven't finished the lighting, but I can do that later. And we got netherite tool upgrades. That's pretty good. I'm not too sure what to do next. It's either the services district or the additional residential district, or maybe even the black market. I don't know. Or, actually, I could do the tower now. Well, we'll get there when we get there. So, I'm going to leave it here. Bye.